This is Mike Hollenbeck. Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you go to college?
I go to Illinois State University.
Okay.
I'm going to be a sophomore, and I'm a physical education major.
Gotcha. Where do you play in the field?
I'm a catcher.
Catcher. Justin Scanlon, Michigan State guy, right? Big Ten.
Big Ten.
What year are you going to be in school?
We'll be a senior.
We'll be a senior. And where do you play on the field?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. All right. Chris Burgess. And where are you from, Chris?
I'm originally from Chicago, St. Charles, Illinois.
Okay. And where do you go to school?
Blackhawk College.
My name's Michael Handel. I go to college at University of Minnesota.
All right. Where do you play in the field?
I play shortstop, second base, anywhere in the infield, really.
Gotcha. Where are you from originally?
Sunbury, Wisconsin. So
all right.
Close.
Jay Golan, Blackhawk College.
Blackhawk College.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, where do you play in the field?
Shortstop.
My name's Jason Olson, originally from Chino Valley, Arizona. Live in Reno, Nevada now. Coach at Wooster High School.
Okay.
Played 10 years of professional baseball at the Dodgers organization, Angels organization, and 4 years in the Atlantic League.
Gotcha. Any cups of coffee in the majors at that point?
Nope, AAA as high as I got.
You guys started out with a big road trip. That means a lot of time on the bus, I assume?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what goes on this bus.
Mainly just movies.
Okay.
We watch a lot of movies. That takes up about 2 hours, and a lot of joking around.
Can this be a heated moment when guys are trying to decide what you guys are going to watch on the bus?
No. I mean, everyone's usually on the same page. We all go for comedy, I would say, is the number one.
Starting on the road for the first 6 days was pretty big in the gelling process, getting the team together. I mean, we're staying in a hotel, meet people you've never met before.
Yeah.
I think we have a good bond right now, and I mean, we're 5-2 for a reason, and looking to get stronger.
Do you think it's maybe even better to spend the first week on the road as opposed to kind of figuring things out at home?
Definitely, because when we got home in front of the home crowd and stuff, we feel more like a team almost in front of our home crowd, and I think that's a good thing.
You know, you try to group guys that know each other, or that we know are already going to like each other, in rooms together.
Okay.
Try to do it a little at a time. Hopefully that a group of 2 turns into 4, that turns into 8, and just kind of eventually everyone starts to get along and
Sure.
have a good time together.
So you've got a rake in your hand sometimes, and you're putting the rakes in hands of guys who are playing for you.
Yep.
And you think that's a part of the team building process, part of learning how to play
Some
the game?
of it is, yeah. I think of it more as a respect thing.
Okay.
A lot of people, they don't know what it takes to go. That goes into a field. They don't know how much time and effort and stuff goes in. So implementing those guys in there, kind of gets them to, understand how important it is. I mean, I have 5 starting pitchers that have never lined before. So
Okay.
I did it the first night and said, "This is how you do it." Yesterday, I handed them a chalk and said, "There you go."
Interesting.
If you mess it up and it looks stupid, then it's on you.
In baseball, a lot of guys take the plate to come up to bat to a specific song. Do you guys do that here?
Yeah, we do. We just got our final songs in last night.
Okay, what's yours?
Mine is "What Is Love" from Night at the Roxbury.
Nice. Okay, do you have a story behind that? Any explanation?
No, actually, I thought about something that maybe the crowd would like. Maybe get the crowd into it. So that was my best song to pick.
I just selected, I don't know if it's going to get through or not. I'm hoping. It's Tonight by Pitbull.
Okay.
It's the grab somebody sexy, tell them hey, that song.
Gotcha.
Heard that on the radio.
You weren't going to be allowed to do any raps though.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Is that borderline?
Yeah, it's borderline. It's not quite rap, but we'll see if it flies.
What does this song? Is this song supposed to tell us something about you, or
No, it's just supposed to get the crowd all juiced up a little bit.
Okay.
Keep me going as well.
I've had the same walkout for the past 3 years.
Okay.
It's called Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison. Early 90s song, probably 90, 91. I don't know, it's just something I like, something that stuck with me.
Mine, I wrote it down. It's called This Is How We Do by The Game, and it's just the instrumentals, so it's just like a beat to it that I like walking up to.
Gotcha. Does that fire you up, kind of calm you down?
It puts me in the mood almost.
Okay.
It's kind of like, it doesn't really fire me up because I don't want to go up to the plate anxious and stuff. But I remember one guy at Minnesota, his walkout song was Electric Avenue, and he said that really calmed him down and relaxed him and stuff. So I tried to pick out a song that did that for me too.
Okay.
Well, mine's "Bye Bye Bye" by NSYNC.
Okay.
And so
It's kind of unorthodox.
yeah, it's just kind of a little thing that, you know, it's a little joke between the guys, and you know, hopefully the crowd gets into it a little bit. And,
you know, I went through a lot of them until I found one.
Did you settle? What was the one that you settled on?
Mother by Danzig.
Okay, and what was the? Now that's a little heavier than a lot of these guys are going.
I like
You
heavy.
guys are picking NSYNC and stuff.
Yeah. Does it, now, was that meant to fire you up or calm you down?
At that point, just to kind of fire me up.
Okay.
And it was kind of one of those superstitions. I always wanted to come out to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. They finally played it, and I gave up a first pitch home run, and then gave up a home run the next inning when they played it. So I can't that. But came out to a lot of Metallica, came out to some Pantera, and I just had one. I stuck with it all year and had a pretty good year. So I went with it the next year and made an all-star team, and then did it again with an all-star team. All right, that's what I'm going with.
Nice.
It's gonna be working, so I used it
That's
for about
good.
4 years.
All right, so some uniform questions for you. Do you go socks up or socks down?
socks down.
Socks down. Is that the way it's been since Little League?
That's, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You know, I just, usually guys would go pants up or fast guys, and I'm real slow.
Yeah, these Nike Crocs. I mean, you can. They're pretty sweet.
Did you pick those up here with because it's part of your official uniform?
No, I did not. I wish though. I have
Yeah.
to buy these.
Here with the pants, how they're fitting, I have to wear my socks up. I have stirrups though, so I'm happy.
I like to have them down when I can, but
Okay.
these pants are a little shorter, and so I tend to wear them up now.
Okay, gotcha.
I've worn both this year.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the? Is that a superstitious decision? or-
It kind of was. Beginning of the year, our pants were a little small, so
Okay.
I wore them up. I had hit our first game. The second game, I went 0 for 4. Third game, I was named Northwest Player of the Day.
Nice.
So I kept them up. The next day, I went 0 for 4, so I could put them down. And so it's just a back and forth process. So yeah, it's superstition.
Well, some guys are superstitious about their gloves. Is that I mean, as a catcher?
Oh yeah. The middle infielders really don't touch my glove, don't put your hand in my glove, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't like people touching my glove really. Just, you know, maybe bad vibes come out of it. I actually do. When I'm running on the field, I always jump over the line with my right foot,
Okay.
and I've done that since I was 7 years old.
Now, I know guys who think that is, I mean, that's like a common superstition, I think, jumping over the line, don't touch the line.
Yeah.
Does it bother you when other guys do touch the line?
Well, it doesn't bother me, but it's something that's kind of like an unwritten rule is that you don't touch the line.
Okay.
So, I mean, I won't say anything to them, but I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, it's just something like that.
I think I saw a guy in a recent game intentionally scuff the line. Have you seen this play?
That's probably because they're, you know, 0 for 3 or something, and they're just trying to mix it up a little bit. Then that's something that you can actually do.
Okay.
If you're 0 for 3, you think it's the line's fault, then you can kick it.
When a good thing's going, then don't change it. If that means you don't wash your socks for 2 weeks, then you don't wash your socks for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whatever. Some of them could be unsanitary, but most of them aren't. I mean, I don't know if you remember Turk Wendell from the Chicago Cubs when he first started chewing licorice and brushing his teeth between innings and jumping over lines and waving to center fielders and everything else that he did. And, he had a pretty good career.
Worked for him. Yeah. So now, what's the deal with these titanium necklaces? You guys on the team have those?
Some guys do.
Yeah.
Before people found out it didn't work, they thought it made him a better baseball player. But now I think it's just, if you wear one, people recognize you as a baseball player.
I mean, I'm on board. Looks.
Okay.
Looks. Not so much the liquid titanium that's supposedly in here. Whatever,
Okay.
Whatever.
Gotcha. You like the style aspect of it.
Doesn't do anything. It's just there. It's a flair thing, another style point.
Yeah.
I mean, you see kids that have 10 of them on, and it's gotten to a point where it's kind of ridiculous, but I still pay the money for it.
It doesn't work. It doesn't.
How long have you been wearing it?
Sophomore year of high school, so 2006, so yeah, whatever that is, 5 years.
What's your favorite baseball movie?
That would be Bull Durham, no doubt. Yeah.
Baseball Sandlot, no doubt.
Sandlot, really?
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. Okay, that's number 2.
Oh, let's see. Sandlot, that has always been one of my favorites. It's probably been mentioned a lot. Otherwise, I think my first baseball movie, however, was The Natural.
Favorite baseball movie is The Sandlot.
Yeah, okay, so what is it about the Ben and I were talking about this. What is it about the Sandlot?
I don't know, it's just it's so funny, and they got, Benny the Jet Rodriguez is just, the best baseball player alive when you're a little kid.
Probably Major League.
Major League, okay. See, we're seeing the generations play out here. All
You know
these.
what most of the players are saying? You want to guess?
I'm afraid.
I know you should be.
What is it?
Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce Harper. Punk or kind of misunderstood?
Punk.
Punk?
If you want little kids looking up at all these ball players, you want him to act the right way. And,
Yeah.
you know, kissing that pitcher isn't the right thing to do.
Right.
I really liked the uniforms last year and before a lot better than this year, but you know.
Really? You're down, a little down on the new one. Okay.
I am a little down on them.
All right.
I like it. And, you know, it's, you know, a little fierce. You know, it shows that, you know, we're competitive, and that, you know, that's what I get out of it.
You've got old school Maynard and new school.
Yes.
What do you think? New fierce.
I probably like the newer one better. It's got more color to it.
Yeah.
More cartoon.